get together about twice a year.
And what about these kids?
They're my younger sisters. Ariana's the girl, and these are her little brothers, Cole and Casey.
Cole and Casey look so much alike. Are they twins?
They are. They all live in Vancouver, but we keep in touch on the internet.
All right. As you listen, the conversation is about two women, which they are talking about their families, right? Emma says, "Who is that guy? ¿Quién es ese muchacho, ese chico? Your brother?" Yes, that way they are talking about some of their family members, right? No, that's my brother-in-law. Brother-in-law means cuñado, right? Sister-in-law, cuñada. Okay, they are talking about some aspects and as well if they look how they look, right? For example, here they says Cole and Casey look so much like, son muy similares, ¿no? De acuerdo a lo que dicen. Are they twins? ¿Son ellos gemelos? They are talking about appearance as well. Everything related to their family, okay? So, according to this part, we have to complete the next exercise, okay? For example, let's check it says, check true or false based on information from the photo story, then explain each answer, okay? After that, we are going to explain, okay? So let's do it with the first exercise. Okay. Grace is Aiden's aunt. No. Esa es la primera, that's the first question. What do you think? Do you have the right answer or not? What do you think? Is true or false? Grace? Who is Grace here? Grace, right? Okay, we're gonna have 2 minutes to finish this part. Then I'm gonna need your participation, okay? You are going to participate with me. Let's have 2 minutes to finish this part. Then as well, you have to explain, okay? We are going to explain our answers, okay? Okay, let's check the number 1, okay? Then you're gonna continue with 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. For example, Grace is Aiden's aunt. Grace is la tía de Aiden. What is Aiden? We are going to check here. Aiden is in this part, right? And Aiden, right? Grace says, no, that's my brother-in-law, Matthew. He is married to my older sister. Matthew está casada con su hermana mayor. Her older sister, hermana mayor de Grace, right? Alexa, that is her name. Alexa is Grace's sister. And this is their son, Aiden. Okay, so Aiden es el hijo de Alexa, la hermana de Grace. Okay, that's the point. Aiden is Alexa's child. No, exactly. He's adopted, he says, right? But as well, we can say that is true, right? Es como si Grace es la tía de Aiden, ¿es correcto? Yes. A pesar de que aquí menciona que es adoptada. He's adopted, right? But in a legal way, it's true. So you have to say true. Okay, Grace is Aiden's aunt, okay? In the same way, you're gonna continue with the next questions and you have to explain, okay? Vamos a explicar. You have to explain your reason why you consider that it's true or false, okay? Well, let's continue. Let's have one more minute, then you have to organize your ideas to participate, okay? You have to give your reasons to each question. Okay, we're going to do the exercise, okay, to finish this part. So please, is there a volunteer who wants to start with number 2? Grace is Matthew's sister-in-law. Grace is la cuñada de Matthew, yes. Fabio Arturo, please, could you, yes, Fabio Arturo, then Dasha, okay? Fabio Arturo, number 2.
Okay, the number 2 is true because Matthew is married to Alexa, and Alexa is Grace's older sister. So, yes, Grace is sister-in-law of Matthew.
Yes, excellent. Good point. That's true. And you told us the right reason. Okay, excellent. Thank you. Let's continue, please. Number 3, Dasha, do you have the answer?
Matthew is Ariana's brother-in-law. It's true. Because Ariana is sister and Grace. Pardon. Matthew is brother and Grace.
Okay, Matthew is Ariana's brother-in-law. Let me check. Well, I think this is false because Matthew is, let me check, who is Matthew? No. Matthew is a Grace brother-in-law. No,
Yes,
Matthew
brother.
in-law.
Yes.
No. Matthew es el cuñado de Grace. Matthew is Grace brother-in-law. No Ariana's brother-in-law. Ariana is, well, he have the
Ariana is sister for Grace.
Ariana, right? Okay, that's a little bit weird. Well, yes, could be true as well, I think. Ariane, because as you tell us, Ariane is Grace's sister, right? Yes. In the same way, could be, but it's not exactly here. It's not exactly, but in the same way, she is Grace's sister, right? So we can say that it's true. Okay, good point. Let's continue with number 4. Is there someone who has the answer? Number 4, Alexa has 1 niece and 3 nephews. Sobrino y 3 sobrinas. Do you have the answer? Is there a volunteer who wants to participate here? Let me check. Okay, I'm gonna choose some of you, okay, to participate. If you don't have the answer, no problem. We are going to do it together, okay? So please, Janet Vera, are you there? Could you help us with number 4?
Okay, teacher. Alexa has 1 niece and 3 nephews.
Okay.
The answer is true.
True? Are you sure?
Yes. Yes, because
Why? Because
she's the sister-in-law. Grace is in the Arians. There are. No, teacher, is false. I'm sorry.
false, right? Because
Yes.
she says that Alexa has only 1 son, ¿no? Alexa solo tiene un hijo, okay? Yes, right? Yes. Just the one, right? Grace says, no, just the one. He's an only child. No solo tienen un hijo. Su único hijo, y que es adoptado, which is adopted, is Aiden. So is false. Bueno, en este caso Grace es la que menciona que no. Los que se ven en la foto in the picture, they are my younger sisters, right? Ariana and her little brother as well, Cole and Casey. But they don't mention exactly that that she has child, right? She has children. So it's false. That's right. Yes, let's continue with number 5. Is there a volunteer who wants to help us? Because it was a little confused here. Ariana, Cole, and Cassie are Aiden cousins. Ariana, Cole, and Casey son los primos de Aiden. Okay. Anna, please, could you tell us number 5?
Okay, teacher. Ariana, Cole, and Cassie are Aiden's cousin is true because Ariana, Cole, and Cassie, the brothers, and the brothers, the younger sister Grace, and Aiden is is nice. The Alexa and Matthew.
Yeah, good point. Is the niece of Alexa and Matthew. Yeah, that's the explanation. Yes. And as well, it mentioned here, right? The answer is good. Yeah, it's true. Correct. Right. And finally, number 6, Matthew and Alexa have 2 children. This one is very easy. Is there a volunteer who wants to tell us? Matthew and Alexa have 2 children. Matthew and Alexa tienen 2 hijos. What do you think? Okay, I'm gonna choose a volunteer. Let me check. Please, Angelica Pocoaca, are you there? Please, could you help us with number 6?
Yes.
Matthew and Alexa have two children, the answer is false.
Okay.
Because Gray said that Matthew and Alexa have one children. It's Aiden, and he's adopted.
Yes, that's the point. He's non-child. Good. So it's false. Yeah, that's the point. Okay, they are the right answers. Okay, there were some questions that were a little bit confused, but we could finish them. Okay, it's to analyze a lot because they mention some parts in which we have to imagine, we have to think about the familiarities as well that they have in a different way, right? Well, let's continue. As well, now that we were doing this part, let's continue with the speaking, in which we are going to talk about, like in the conversation, we have to talk about our brothers, sisters, some members of our family, okay? It says the instruction, complete the chart with information about your extended family. Write the number of people for each relationship, okay? For example, we have to write a number for each extended family. For example, in my case, yo tengo, in my case, I have two brothers. I can write it there. I have two brothers and I have one sister, you can say. What about nephews? I don't remember very well, but I have a lot. I think 3. Uncle, I have 3 as well. I think 4, well, something like that, in that way, okay? We have to write, now we are going to analyze, okay? Let's think, vamos a pensar de manera detallada, let's think, let's remember, you have to count, you have to remember how members in your family you have. Maybe it's going to be a little bit complicated to remember all your nephew, to all your niece, all your cousin, but that's the point now, okay? We have to remember how many family members do you have in a right way, okay? So let's have 2 minutes to finish this part. You have to analyze. Then we are going to talk a little bit of your family members. You're gonna give us some information, some details about your family members, okay? But first of all, let's count. Contemos la cantidad. Let's count the quantity of your family members, okay? Let's start. We are gonna have 2 minutes, then we continue, okay? Then we are going to speak. All right, to do it better, you have to write on the chat, okay? You have to write on the chat your answer. Vamos a escribir en el chat here in Zoom how many family members you have, okay? On the chat. I'm gonna give the example. For example. Well, good. You are doing well. You're giving some dates of your family. Okay, what about the rest? Then we have to talk a little bit of this part, okay? We have to make some questions using how many. Do you remember what is the meaning of how many? Do you remember? ¿Alguien recuerda cuál es el significado de how many? A volunteer? Is there someone?
¿Cuánto en cantidad?
Yes, you're right. Thank you. How many? Cuánto, cuántos, cuántas, in that way. For example, how many brothers do you have? How many sisters? How many nephews? How many uncles? In that way, okay? So after that, we have to make some questions using how many, okay? Then we are going to speak. Okay, but let's wait a little bit. Let's wait a little bit for the rest. Okay, everyone is participating. Thank you, Dasha, Yara, Josue. Thank you, Fabio, Arturo as well. Well, we are doing well. Okay, let's wait a little bit. All right, okay, we are going to start with the questions, okay? One of the questions that we have here, for example, is this one, okay? How many you have to say one of the members of your extended family, and you have to make that question for some of your classmates, okay? Then you can prepare another question related to a family, okay? Vamos a preparar entonces una pregunta usando how many and another question related to the family, okay? Y otra pregunta relacionada a la familia. Okay, for example, I'm going to start, okay? I'm going to start. My question is going to be for, let me check. That's one. Gabriela Suarez. Are you there, Gabriela?
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Okay, thank you, Gabriela. Well, my question is, how many brothers do you have in your family?
I don't have brothers, teacher.
And
Only
maybe
have two sisters.
sister, only sister. Okay, that's interesting. And my other question, do you have any tradition or something special, a tradition that you have in your family, maybe? Do you have an special tradition in your family? A custom, custom is costumbre, right? Do you have a tradition or a custom in your family or not?
in birthday, celebrate together. Yes, it is the tradition.
Okay, that's great. That sounds nice. I think it's wonderful to celebrate the birthday, right? Between all the family. Thank you, Gabriela. Please now, Gabriela, you have to prepare the same, 2 questions, okay? One question with how many and another question about or related to the family, okay? Choose one of your classmates and make a question, okay?
Okay. For Ana Montes,
Mhm.
how many cousins do you have?
Hello. I have 16 cousins.
Sorry, how many? ¿Cuántos in total, Ana? How many cousins?
Yes, 16 cousins. I have,
16. Okay,
yes.
I couldn't hear you very well. Okay, 16, wow, a lot. Well, let's continue, Gabriela, please.
The other question is, do you like spending time with them? Con ellos?
Okay, spend time, que es pasar tiempo, spend time with
Spend time.
your cousins.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I like spend time with my cousins in, ¿cómo se dice? Sorry, teacher. How do
In
you
my
say reuniones?
meetings, in the meetings.
Meetings, family meetings.
Great. Thank you, Anna. And maybe to give you some ideas, maybe you can ask some questions related to, for example, what are the qualities, cualidades, what are the qualities of your mother, what are the qualities of your sister? I don't know, maybe you can talk as well about that. Okay, let's continue, please. Anna, choose one of your classmates and make another question.
Okay, teacher. Dasha.
Okay. Dasha is going to answer. Dasha? Okay.
Yes.
Hello, Dasha. How many brothers do you have?
I don't have a brothers.
Oh, and sisters?
Yes, I have one sister.
Oh, how old are you, your sister?
Excuse me, I don't listen.
How old is how old is your sister?
Is 14.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's continue with 2 more participation. Dasha, please choose one of your classmates and make another question.
Okay. Josué.
Hello, Dasha.
Hello. How many brothers do you have?
I have only one brothers.
And how many times do you? How many times a year do you see your whole family?
Again, please, Dasha. Again, slowly.
Okay. How many times a year do you see your whole family? ¿Cuántas veces te ves con tu familia al año?
Uh, every Saturday,
Mhm.
my family and I, after the church, because every Saturday all my family go to the church. Every Saturday, we are joined. Understand me?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, good. And the last
Okay.
participation, good answer, Josue. Thank you. And the last participation, Josue, you have to prepare a question for one of your classmates, okay? You have to choose one of your classmates for the question. Let's start.
Okay, Jara Torrelio could be.
Okay, Yara, are you there? Thank you.
Yara.
Hello, Josue.
Hello, Yara. Tell me how many nephews do you have?
I don't have nephews.
Oh, and niece. How
Uh,
many niece do you have?
I don't have niece too, but
Oh,
I have 2 uncles and 3 aunts.
okay. And do you have how many brothers do you have?
I have one brother. He's 14 years old.
Okay. And Yara, do you have children?
No, I don't have.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, good participation. In that way, okay? Only maybe we have to remember that the pronunciation is how many. Only that after that, everything was okay. Great. Let's continue, okay? After that, you're going to participate. The rest is going to participate. So now we have here some vocabulary about relationships and marital status, okay? We have some of them, single, que es estar solo, they are single, es decir, sin pareja, they are single, they are engaged, okay? Están comprometidos, ¿no? He is her fiancé, él es su prometido, o she, his fiancé, ella es su prometida, ella, right? They are married as well here, casados. They are separados. They are divorced, right? And she's widowed, okay? Viuda, okay? Let's listen the audio, then we are going to repeat, okay? So please pay attention and let's start. Let's pay attention to the audio.
Read and listen.
They're single.
They're engaged. He's her fiancé. She's his fiancé.
They're married.
They're separated.
They're divorced. He's her ex-husband. She's his ex-wife.
She's widowed.
Now listen again and repeat in the pauses.
They're single.
They're engaged. He's her fiancé. She's his fiancé.
They're married.
They're separated.
They're divorced. He's her ex-husband. She's his ex-wife.
She's widowed.
Okay. Now we have to repeat the pronunciation, okay? The first three options that we have here, single, engaged, fiancé, and and they are married. Okay, it's going to be for, let me check, I'm gonna choose some of you. I would like to listen to Juan Pablo Parra Torres. Are you there? Could you help us with the pronunciation, only the pronunciation for the 3 first pictures?
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon.
Okay. They're single. Their internet is her fiancé. She's his fiancé. They're married.
Okay, very good. And now please, Juan Pablo, you have to choose your victim, okay? You have to choose one of your classmates for the next 3 pictures.
They divorced.
No, no, you have to choose one of your classmates. Escoge uno de tus compañeros o compañeras to continue.
Fabio Arturo.
Okay, Fabio Arturo, the next 3 options, please.
Okay. They are separated.
Separated.
Separate. Okay. They are divorced.
Yes.
He's her ex-husband. She's his ex-wife, and she's widow.
Widow. Okay, that's the point. Okay. Now we're going to do the next. Okay. You have to tell me. Well, we are gonna make some questions related to this part. Okay. Let's make some questions. For example, my question is going to be for Ruth Alejandra. Ruth Alejandra, are you there? Please, could you tell me, in this case, for example, are you single? Estamos haciendo preguntas interrogativas en este caso, relacionadas a eso, ¿no? Are you single? Yes or not? I don't know. Okay, Alejandra, I think you're not here. So let me check for Yara Torrelio. Okay, Yara, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Well, taking into account the first 3 pictures, are you single? Are you married? Or maybe are you engaged?
I am single.
I am single. Okay, that's the point. Okay, Yara, the same. You have to make a question related to the pictures to one of your classmates. Okay, let's start. Choose one of your classmates and make a question. Let's start.
For Ruth.
Okay.
Ruth, are you engaged?
Okay, I think Ruth was not here. So Yara, please, for other of your classmates.
For Janet.
Okay. For Janet, right?
No, I am not.
Oh, no, I am not. Okay. Well, in that way. Janet, the same, the last participation. You have to make a question for one of your classmates. Choose one of your classmates.
For Anna, what is your marital status?
Hello. Sorry, repeat, please.
What is your marital status?
Well, state is better. This marital state.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't marry. I am single.
All right, I think everyone is single here, right? Is there someone who is married? Please raise your hand if you are married. Vamos a reaccionar. Give us a, well, raise your hand. Los que estamos casados o están casadas, pues levantemos la mano. Maybe, is there someone who is married? I think nobody, right? Okay, I think everyone here is single. Okay. Jose, you are married, right? Yes?
Yes.
And please explain us what is your experience in a marriage? ¿Cuál es la experiencia que nos puedes compartir? What is the experience that you can Tell us, it's good, or maybe it has some problems. I don't know. What is your experience?
Well, 10 years ago, I am married. 10 years is well, sometimes there are problems and sometimes is good because always in all married I feel there are many problems, but there are good times too. I have 2 children, and with my children, I am very happy, very happy with my children.
Okay, good experience. Thank you,
And
Josue. That's great. Yes, that's the point as well. I think that in a marriage is there are some times in which everything is okay and sometimes in which there are some problems, as Josue told us, right? But something important as well that he told us his children, right? I think that is something great as well for a family. Thank you, Josue. That's the point, right? There we had a good experience. Well, now that we know something about this part, we are going to make a listening, okay, listening exercise. It says, listen and infer the marital status or states as well, son como sinónimos, marital status of the person in each conversation. Okay, we have to circle the correct option. For example, the number 1, the woman is single, engaged, or married, okay? We have only to choose the correct option according to the listening. So let me check. This is the audio. So to the count of 3, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's start. Pay attention.
Listen and infer the marital status of the person in each conversation. Circle the correct status. Conversation 1.
Who are these people in the picture?
That older couple? Those are my in-laws.
Of course. They look just like Larry.
Yeah, they do.
Conversation 2.
These two are a cute couple. Who are they?
That's my aunt, and that's her ex-husband.
Her ex-husband?
Yeah, they're not married anymore.
Conversation 3.
Is that your sister?
Yes, it is.
And who's that guy? Her husband?
Not yet. That's her fiancé.
Oh, how nice.
Conversation 4.
Who's that in this picture?
That's my sister and her husband.
Nice-looking couple.
They were a nice-looking couple. They're thinking about getting divorced.
That's too bad.
Yeah, she's living with my parents right now.
All right, we are going to listen one more time, okay, to clarify some doubts, okay? If you have some questions, let's pay attention one more time, and then we are gonna participate, okay? One more time. So let's start.
Listen and infer the marital status of the person in each conversation. Circle the correct status. Conversation 1.
Who are these people in the picture?
That older couple? Those are my in-laws.
Of course. They look just like Larry.
Yeah, they do.
Conversation 2.
These two are a cute couple. Who are they?
That's my aunt, and that's her ex-husband.
Her ex-husband?
Yeah, they're not married anymore.
Conversation 3.
Is that your sister?
Yes, it is.
And who's that guy? Her husband?
Not yet. That's her fiancé.
Oh, how nice.
Conversation 4.
Who's that in this picture?
That's my sister and her husband.
Nice-looking couple.
They were a nice-looking couple. They're thinking about getting divorced.
That's too bad.
Yeah, she's living with my parents right now.
Okay, that was the exercise. So now we are gonna participate and clarify some dupes, okay? Let's start with a number 1. Do you have the answer? Do you have the answer, guys, of number 1? Is there a volunteer who wants to participate? No worry, really? Okay, thank you, Yara. Do you have the answer? Could you help us, number 1?
The woman is married.
Marriott, yes, it's okay. After that, we are going to check the script, okay? But the same, they said that the woman is married in the conversation. Thank you, it's correct. Number 2, please. Dasha, could you help us, number 2?
His aunt is divorced.
Yes, divorced. Divorced, right? That's correct as well. Anna, please, number 3.
Okay, teacher. His sister is engaged.
Engaged.
Because they are not married.
Yes, they are not married yet. Todavía no están casados, ¿no? But they think maybe they are gonna get married in the future. And number 4, please, Angelica.
The number 4 is her sister is separated.
Separated, right? Separated. Yes, they mentioned that. Okay. Now we are going to check the right answers. Let me check. Let's check the script and let's listen one more time. Okay. But everything is correct, I think. One more time.
Listen and infer the marital status of the person in each conversation. Circle the correct status. Conversation 1.
Who are these people in the picture?
That older couple? Those are my in-laws.
Of course. They look just like Larry.
Yeah, they do.
Yes, they mentioned that. Una pareja and una pareja mayor, that older couple. Una pareja que ya tiene sus años, right? And so you can say that they are married. Okay, is married, right? Entonces is correct.
Conversation 2.
These two are a cute couple. Who are they?
That's my aunt, and that's her ex-husband.
Her ex-husband?
Yeah, they're not married anymore.
Yes, the same, right? They are talking that is her ex-husband, right? That's why we can say that they are divorced. Divorced, right? Because they talk about that ex-husband. Let's continue. 3.
Conversation 3.
Is that your sister?
Yes, it is.
And who's that guy? Her husband?
Not yet. That's her fiance.
Oh, how nice.
Conversation 4.
The same in conversation 3, right? That's her fiancé, right? Fiancé. Su prometida, right? And we have here, right? Good. So they are engaged, están comprometidos. Number 4.
Who's that in this picture?
That's my sister and her husband.
Nice-looking couple.
They were a nice-looking couple. They're thinking about getting divorced.
That's too bad.
Yeah, she's living with my parents right now.
Yes, that's the conversation 4, and it was so sad. Because they are talking about that they are separated, or maybe they are going to get separated in a moment. Well, that's the point. Okay. Well. So after the break, we're gonna have this part of grammar. Okay, we're gonna have our break now for 10 minutes. Then we come back and we have to continue with the simple present tense review, okay? So let's have a break of 10 minutes and we are going to come back in a moment, okay? See you in 10 minutes. Okay, my dear students, let's come back. This is the last part that we are going to check now. We have here some of the exercises, okay? This is the grammar part, okay? It says the simple present tense review, okay? Well, let's analyze a little bit, okay? We have here some statements, the affirmative way, the negative way, and yes, no questions, okay? To prepare some questions as well. And there are some rules that we have to follow. For example, here it says, my in-laws live in Rio, but in this case, they are talking about plural, right? When it's plural, it's not necessary to add the letter S, ¿no? Cuando es plural, en este caso, hablamos, o si no hablamos de tercera persona, pues no es necesario usar la S en el verbo, ¿no? Es algo básico que habíamos visto anteriormente. It's a basic way. But when we talk about a third person, cuando hablamos en tercera persona, sí le agregamos la S al verbo. Okay, like here, my ex-wife, mi ex esposa, it says that, lives in Tokyo, right? That is the point. En negativo también de esta forma, ¿no? My aunt and uncle don't work in an office, ¿no? En acá, mi tío y mi tía no trabajan en una oficina. Cuando es en plural, otra vez acá tenemos una forma plural, we have in plural, esto se mantendría de esta forma, don't work, porque no es tercera persona, ¿ok? We can maintain this part with don't work. Pero si es, bueno, en este caso, tercera persona, hablamos de my cousin, es tercera persona, obviamente, doesn't work, ¿no? Esta sería la forma, ¿ok? Vamos a recordar un poquito, let's remember a little bit, in order to check. For example, vamos a agregar S, ¿no es cierto? Add S. We have to add S for he, she, and it. ¿No? Agregamos la S al verbo. We have to add the letter S. Agregamos la S al verbo para estos sujetos. He, she, it, o cualquier tercera persona, ¿no? Third person. Si hablamos de él, el nombre de una persona, del nombre de un animal, de ella tal vez, entonces sí o sí agregamos S al verbo. Hay algunas variantes cuando se agrega la S, que ahorita lo vamos a ver, pero siempre tenemos que agregar la S cuando hablamos de esos pronombres, esos sujetos. Y el negativo es un tanto diferente. Does is for, does not, doesn't is for he, she, it. Okay. Doesn't is for them. Don't is for we and they. Okay, that's the point. And that's in negative. In negative, we have to use doesn't para él, ella y esto, o tercera persona, obviamente, and don't, but with I, you, we, and they, para estos pronombres, ¿ok? O lo que represente uno de esos pronombres. That is the idea, okay? That's the point. And what about the yes, no question? The same, right? Or yes, no question is something similar. Sorry. In the case of just no question, we have to use the same. Does he? The same, right? And do with you, with them. That's the point. That's in interrogative, right? It's interrogative. That's the point. That is for affirmative. That is for negative. And that's for interrogative. Sorry. Right? That is the point. So we have to take into account this part. For affirmative, agregamos la S para los verbos que se usen con él, ella, esto, tercera persona. That's the point. Negative, we use doesn't para él, ella o esto, tercera persona. Y don't para I, you, we, and they. And finally, interrogative, in this way, does, usamos con he, she, it, and do with I, you, we, and they. That is the idea, okay? And we have here some exceptions, right? Aquí tenemos algunas excepciones. Aquí están. Do sería does, no sería solamente does, no. Does, le agregamos una E, hay algunas excepciones. Las más comunes, the most common exception that we have to take into account. Okay? But it's the same. Okay? And we have here spelling rules with he, she, and it. ¿No? Aquí tenemos lo que mencionaba. Add S to the base form of the most verbs. Works, likes, plays, calls. Okay? Y la otra. Add S, cuando agregamos ya no solo S, sino es a los verbos que terminan en S, SH, CH o X, ¿no? To the verbs that finish in S, SH, CH or X, a los verbos que terminan en estas consonantes, le agregamos en vez de S, es. ¿Ok? Es. Solo un detalle mínimo que se tiene, ¿no? Pero igual hay que tomarlo en cuenta. Agregar esa terminación. ¿Ok? So, according to this part, we're going to continue with the next exercise, okay? We have here this grammar practice. Okay, it's very easy. For example, we have, let's make the first exercise with me. Do your cousin, ahorita cousin está en tercera persona, estábamos hablando de él, ¿no es cierto? Entonces, we can say does your cousin, have, aquí ya no se cambiaría el verbo, solo se cambia o solo se le agrega una S al verbo en forma afirmativa, ¿ok? We have to add letter S to the verb when it's affirmative. Solo lo agregamos cuando es afirmativo. Si es negativo, if it is negative or if it is interrogative, we don't have to add S. No agregamos la S cuando es otro, sino si es negativo o interrogativo, ¿ok? Entonces, aquí es correcto. Does your cousin have any children? Yes. Tu prima tiene. That's great, right? Yes, she does. Para responder sería yes, she does. Y ahora sí, en afirmativo, she has. Ella tiene. Aquí está have. La excepción de have es has, ¿no es cierto? Es en tercera persona, has. She has 2 kids, a girl and a boy. That is the idea. ¿Ok? Una vez más repito, solo se le agrega la S o es, ¿no? Cuando es afirmativo. Si no es afirmativo, no se le agrega. ¿Ok? Simplemente hay que tener en cuenta estas reglitas. Doesn't, don't, ¿no? En interrogativo, does o do. ¿Ok? That's the point. So, let's start. Vamos a continuar con las siguientes. Number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay? Then we are going to continue. Let's have 2 minutes or 3 minutes to finish this part. Then we have to share our answers. All right. Well, we are gonna continue, dear students, with an exercise that I sent you in order to practice the present simple. Okay. As well this reading. Okay, we have here a reading, a very short reading about a day in the life of Sarah. Okay, and we are going to practice here. We have to practice the present simple in affirmative, negative, and yes, no question. It's similar, it's the same that we were checking here. So when you finish this part, check. When you finish this part, when you finish this exercise, we continue with the reading, okay? Then we are going to check everything, okay? When we finish this exercise, we continue with the reading, and the reading you have to send, and you have to send me the reading until, well, when you finish to my WhatsApp, okay? The reading. After that, we are gonna check everything. Luego lo revisamos entre toditos, okay? So let's work. In order to practice the present continuous, it's going to help you a lot to remember, okay? Esto es para recordar un poquito y no quedarnos atrás en el presente continuo, que tiene, si bien es algo sencillo, it's a little bit simple, it has some details, tiene algunos detalles algo confusos, a little bit confused, right? So let's do it. We're gonna have some minutes to finish, then we check.